Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another live show of Paydays Football live show on the channel. Again, we have a lot more things to discuss about tonight. So, things like the game on Saturday against Liverpool. We'll be keeping it up to date on the games tonight in the Europa League. We've got Man United against Chelsea in the Premier League tonight. So, we'll keep an eye out on that as well. And there'll be a couple of things, possibly some rumour we could be get some transfers in for the next season. There's been a couple of rumours going around who we are linked with. So here you are. But anyway, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. If you would like to donate as well, there is Super Chat available as well, so you can donate via the $sign. And if you want to become a member of the channel as well, just click the join button next to the subscribe button as well. And if you would like to appear on the show tonight, the link is pinned in the live chat. So if you click the link, and I will see you in the waiting room and bring you on to the show. So we'll get a couple of comments read out. So Ethan says, "Evening, Pete. How's you? I'm not too bad, thanks. And yourself?" And White Trout said, "Evening, Pete. Evening, I hope you're well as well." Again. So the game against Liverpool on, of course, this weekend, it's going to be very tough. It really, really is, isn't it? It's going to be very challenging. Liverpool's front three are going to really concern us. And 1-0 to Frankfurt. So Frankfurt are 1-up against West Ham. Yeah, Mason just said West Ham are getting beat already. Yes, Frankfurt have taken the lead at the London Stadium. Of course, West Ham without a few centre-backs. The only fit one they've got really is Craig Dawson. So, West Ham have got a big job to do tonight. And they're 1-0 down already. Still a lot to go, though. So let's hopefully they can turn around. Yeah, for themselves. So that would be good. Yeah. But go back the game against Liverpool. If we give it a good go, that's all we can ask for. But it's going to be very challenging. It really is. It's Liverpool's front three that we are really going to have to be on our game because we can't afford to leave open spaces because they will really, 9 times out of 10, are going to score goals. That is the thing. But the atmosphere will be rocking on Saturday as always. We'll always get behind the lads. That's the main thing. If we get a point out of the game, that would be great. It's not possible. It's possible because of the one we've been on, but Liverpool are just such a quality team. That is the thing. So there you are. And White Trout says, "I hate early kickoffs. I don't mind now, particularly on a Saturday morning, getting into town quite early." And here you are. It's the really late kickoffs that's not a fan of me. Going late on a weekday, you're out till quite late, and you've got work the next day. So it's the early kickoffs. I don't mind them on a Saturday or a weekend. It's the late ones on a weekday that really thingy me. But there you are. Lewis is in the house. West Ham 1-0 down. Yep, they are. So apparently it was poor defending from West Ham ahead as well. Early kickoffs always beat my bet. Corner White. I know some people are different. They will not like the early kickoffs. Some don't mind them. But I suppose as long as it's a weekend and it's not clashing and you don't have to be up work for early the next day, then that's fine. As I mentioned, it's just the late kickoff sort of weekday, which is like, then you realize you're going to be up for work. It says 50s. Sure, what that means. I don't mind early kickoffs. It's just the late kickoffs I hate as well. Particularly as I mentioned, if it's on a weekday. Rangers for a draw the night. I think I'll back them for a win. If they get a win away, that would be great. Take that at Ibrox. Wow, that'd be good. They've got a chance for the final. West Ham still have as well, but the 1-0 down at the moment. They've got to really turn it around tonight, though. That's the thing. So there you are. Ugh. I haven't got any guests in the background just yet. Chippers is normally the early ones, but he's at work tonight, I think, by the sound of it, because he said he couldn't make the show. Because guess what else we've got to show, which I didn't mention earlier? Of course, it's those good old food pictures again. So, hey ho. And Mason said, imagine if Leicester win against Roma. Yeah, absolutely. Got a chance. I mean, they've got a chance of winning this competition. Leicester really, really do. White Trout says you'll be because he'll be delightful when the food picks come within an hour of the show, which is when we normally do like to show them. Definitely, but hey ho, I'd like to do it in between, so that we've got up to an hour of talking just anything in general, and of course the food pictures just halfway through the show. Get through them, and then we'll just talk the remaining of the show about football as well. So there we are. Oh, we've got Lewis here. Let's get him in.
All One second. How are you?
Can you yourself?
If I look up, I have got the West Ham game on in the background.
No, that's all right. I mean, yeah, as I mentioned, we're gonna keep an eye up to date on them as well. It's 1-0 Frankfurt.
Yeah, it was where I said about 50 seconds. That's when they scored in.
50 seconds. Wow. So pretty much straight to kickoff.
Yep. Like I hate early kickoffs because I work at St. James.
No, not many people like them.
Like I have to be at St. James's Park for 9:30.
No, 9:30's not too bad.
For me, for me, I wake up about 11 o'clock anyway through the week anyway. I hate it. Like,
fair enough. Oh,
but the worst thing is that I like getting there half an hour early just with because of the traffic and that.
Oh well, that's fair enough. Yeah, Lewis is in the house. So Liverpool on Saturday, Lewis. It's going to be very tough, but if we give it a go, have we got a chance?
I think so. Perform? Like I think so because obviously Liverpool, like 6 hours after they played in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've won 2-0 on the first leg. So they pretty much had a lot of fun squad out pretty much in that game. So could they make some changes at the weekend as well?
They could play some youngsters.
Maybe. I still think Salah Elliot. And Mane will start the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Elliot.
I think Jota or possibly Firmino might be, because I think those two on the bench against Villarreal and they didn't start, did they?
Yeah, but you never know. But they might be on the high because obviously Jurgen Klopp's just signed an extension, another 2 years on his contract.
Yep, yes, he has. So that's the news. We'll discuss it some point throughout the show as well.
Mm-hmm.
Jurgen Klopp.
But I have no idea because obviously how you watching Sky Sports today? Mm-hmm. Sky Sports News.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about Paul Pogba's agent?
No. What's he been coming out saying?
Well, he's been rushed to hospital again. Reports I'm not saying this, but there's reports saying he's been passed away. But then a tweet came out by him, but we don't know if it's him or not, saying he hit all these comments saying blah 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 blah. But they're not 100% sure.
All right. So the thoughts go out to him. Hope he's okay.
I forgot what his name was because I was watching on Sky Sports News today.
Aye, they'll come up with the live chat if they're not too sure the name. So, but there you are.
Let's hope more people come in tonight.
Do you think Newcastle will tape back to like which in the side that they've only been using? So Of course, you might see Chris Wood back in the side. You might see Shelby back in. Fabian Sher. Do you expect those players to come back in the start lineup on Saturday as well?
I think so, but I would like to see the same team. But obviously, let's hope Bruno starts.
You've got to keep him in. You've got to keep him in there, don't you?
Yeah, I can't believe we got him.
I think we'll need get Jolin back in the midfield because he can try and stop this free midfield from doing something possibly as well. So we're probably going to need Shelby again for his creativity as well. I think we did play Jolin up front, but I think he will
but he scored 2 goals.
He did. I think we'll see Chris Wood back in there, though. I think he'll want to play as striker possibly because it's Liverpool. You don't want to play like another player as a false nine really much. So, but we'll see. But I think, I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie was to put those players back in the start lineup as well. As well. Definitely.
Have you renewed your season ticket yet?
Yep, I have actually. So,
I mean, I'm trying to. My mum does my season ticket and that, but she had problems logging on to the website today. I'm going tomorrow to get it sorted out because it's a bit awkward for mine. Yeah. Because mine's a disabled season ticket. It's like,
all right, so
it's like it's a bit more awkward than that.
Oh well, that's no problem. Yeah, so if you've not heard, guys, current season ticket holders are able to renew now. So if you've not done it yet and you need to renew, you want to renew, get yourself and there's your opportunity to go and do it.
Like May the 19th is the end date.
Yeah, so I've got mine. As soon as they announced it, straight in there.
Yeah, I'm hoping on Saturday I can get a match program because it's a special edition one.
Oh, right.
Because on the back of the program, apparently it's going to have the women on.
Good. Of course, because they're playing on Sunday.
Yep.
As well, 2:00 kickoff.
May the 1st, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, definitely. Yeah. Apparently, the scouts are watching Zaniolo at Roma. That's interesting. I mean, who do you think our first signing could be in the transfer window?
Bruno's mate.
Paqueta. I think it could be him. I really think it could be him as well. I think he would add quality in the midfield. Bruno was trying to persuade the owners to go and pay the money to get him. I think it would be really good and add some really good even add quality to our side, definitely.
Like imagine having Joe Linton, Bruno, and Lucas. Three Brazilians on the team.
Yeah, why not? Absolutely, why not? Yeah.
I think we might need another goalkeeper, like a backup goalkeeper who's younger in Dubravka.
Yeah, I think we could do with the backup keeper. I think we need to move on with other current goalkeepers as well.
Because obviously with Dubravka, we know he's getting on. We know his age is getting on now.
Yeah.
If we get a younger goalkeeper who is a bit less like younger, but have the same ability as Dubravka, maybe he could be a future star.
He could well be. I think Dubravka's still got it in him at 33-year-old still.
I know. Like I think Edwin van der Sar played till he was like about 40.
Yeah. And Roma have the lead against Leicester.
Oh, come on, Leicester. Come on.
So hi, there you are. So let's just check. So, Frankfurt still have the lead against West Ham.
Yeah, 50 minutes played.
Feyenoord and Marseille still nil apiece, but Roma have the lead at West Ham.
Do you mean Leicester? Because you said Roma.
I mean, Roma have the lead at Leicester. Roma have the lead at Leicester, that's what I said. So there you are.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this. I know we don't come on this time, and I may as well just come on because I got nothing else to do.
No, that's the thing. So Apparently, it was Pellegrini, the goal scorer. Interesting.
Oh, and it's Premier League game. Man U against Chelsea still nils each, 32 minutes played.
Yeah, he's called Lorenzo Pellegrini, so there you are. Who scored for Roma.
And the other Conference League, Feyenoord against Marseille is still nils each.
Oh well.
I keep flop my open and tell you the scores.
So yeah. So again, keep your comments in the live chat as well. So we're keeping an eye out for on the games. Do you think we'll keep the 4-3-3 formation against Liverpool as well, or do you think it could be a change in that as well?
5 at the back. Because obviously we want to try and keep our record. It's all good because I want to keep our record. It's like because if we can get a point out of Liverpool, it'd be a bloody good point against Liverpool.
Yeah, possibly.
And if we get a point, that could guarantee us European football at the end of the season.
We'll see. I mean, if we go 4-3-3, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But we'll just wait and see.
I don't want to talk about that at the minute. Are you all right? Don't say you've got COVID now.
Oh, no, definitely not. Definitely not at all. So, you are. But, no, there's not many watching tonight, but of course, Paul's doing his preview. John's going live. I know Jason's going live as well. So,
Mason, if you're watching, come on. Come on, Mason.
Black and White Eyes, they're live, going live. They're live as well for tonight as well. So, it's understandable, but hopefully, you never know. Maybe later on throughout the show.
It's only 20 past. It's only 20 past 8.
Well, that's it, yeah. So, but there. So, but
sorry, I'm just singing our song for Eurovision. It's got that stuck in me head at the minute.
Yeah, scores are still the same at the moment as well. But
there's a London derby today in the women's game.
Yes, there is. Chelsea against Spurs, 1-0 Chelsea women is that way.
Yeah.
Niall's in the house. Hello, Pierre and Lewis. Hope you're both keeping well. Absolutely, you certainly are.
Yep, I'm fine.
Yep. So yes, all very, very good tonight. Just keeping on all the live scores as well, definitely. So so the women's game also on Sunday as well. I mean,
I'm going to it. Are you going to try?
I mean, that could be a very interesting turnout on Sunday. It really will be.
And the derby, technically a derby as well.
Addick Town, yes, sort of 30 miles up the road.
But did he? Are you because I said about the I couldn't spell because you say about the coming when you said the other day when you see 50K live special.
Oh, yeah, I'll be 1,500 subscriber, yeah.
Yeah, said about what I said about the famous end and the other end. I couldn't spell it properly. That's what I said. The famous end and the other end.
That's all right.
All right. You knew what I meant anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the main thing. So.
Oh, hang on, 1 second.
What are they doing?
I think West Ham's just scored.
Okay.
1 second.
West Ham have scored, you've said.
I'm just gonna wait because they have just scored, but I can't show you because you get absolutely hammered by UEFA.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, gotta be careful with copyright. That's the thing. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to try and just keep the sound to the minimal, but I can still hear it and still hear you.
But did you say West Ham have scored? Did you say?
Yep. Hang on. Is it onside? It's onside.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the onside again. It's a goal. I think.
All right, so it's a goal for West Ham.
I think Declan Rice has scored.
All right. Kate's in the house. Hi, Peter from Kate. Hope you're well. Lawrence, the Jody View says 1-0 Feyenoord in the other in the UEFA Europa Conference League semi-final. So Feyenoord have the lead against Marseille. You've just said, Lewis, that Declan Rice has apparently scored. Oh no, it's Santonio according to the social media.
It looked like it was Declan Rice, but it might have just took a nick.
Yep, it looks like West Ham have equalised.
VR's checking.
Oh, VR's checking.
But it's BT said Antonio. But is it a goal? I'm just sorry about this.
Well,
it's a goal.
Well, so West Ham have an equaliser against Frankfurt, so they're back in it now. So that's good.
Because if you probably can just say, I probably won't come up. Can you see how I see him VR checking?
Oh yeah. All right.
But it's given the goal anyway.
Oh well, so there you are. West Ham are back in it. So it's 1-1.
Exciting times when there's European football on, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But and it was set up by Kurt Zuma.
Well, Kurt Zuma's playing.
Yeah.
All right, because I thought Dawson was the only fit centre back. I thought
they have the Ruston back in because they only have one fit defender left.
Oh, yeah, Zuma's. Oh, yeah, I can see. So there you are. But they are West Ham have an equaliser against Frankfurt.
And I'm excited for I'm obviously excited for Saturday. And then hang on, Sundays.
We got Mason for debut on the channel. Mason, good evening.
Evening.
All right, Mason. I read Mason.
Too bad.
Good. I mean, Port's going into Liverpool on Saturday.
Tough game, but I'll be happy with a draw. I think
a point would be great, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. But it's just Liverpool. Like watching their game last night, they were proper quality, absolutely quality.
Well, that's it, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean they're very good. The front three is what really concerns me the most. Salah, Mane, and whether it's Jota, Firmino, Diaz playing up in the middle, up front. That's the thing.
Did you not see that cross from Jordan Henderson leading up to the goal?
Oh yeah, I see the replay of that, and wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's on loan from a Premier League club. That what's his name again? Ecuador, the 21.
All right.
I'm sure he's on loan from some Premier League team.
Aye. Oh.
I'll have a little look.
And obviously, when we play Burnley, one of our players can't play because he's on loan.
Who can't play?
This can't be Dan Burn.
No, you can't. Dan Burn should be able to play.
Who's on loan from Burnley from Who's on loan from Burnley?
No one's on loan from Burnley. Does we got Chris Wood permanently?
I thought there's a player who can't play.
Oh no, it's definitely the only one we could play was Matt Target against Villa because we had a loan from there, but that's it.
Oh.
I seen. Go on. I seen.
I'll go on, Mason.
I seen that. I sent it to a friend today that according to some source that Newcastle are going to trigger 15 million for Matt Target. Are going to trigger it.
I'd pay the money definitely.
He's
been the kind of left back we've needed for a long time. Someone with pace, someone who can get up and down the flanks, get crosses in the box, and we miss someone like that for a long time. It's 2-0 to Feyenoord against Marseille now.
I just hope, like, obviously, I want Liverpool. Let's say I want to be an All English final in the Champions League.
Imagine that, all in English final in the Champions League and then all English, UK based final in the Europa League.
It'd be like, and then obviously we got and then less in the Conference League final. It'd be like pretty. Go on, Mason.
I think it'll be either between, if Leicester get beat tonight and next week, I think Roma are going to win it. I think Roma are going to win the Europa Conference.
Could well do, yeah. I mean, go back to us against Liverpool on Saturday, Mason. Do you think he's going to recall the likes of Woods, Shelby, Share back in the start lineup?
Hopefully, but it's just with Joe Linton against Norwich. He was up top and he was absolutely quality. But
he was.
But I think I would put him and Wood up top because they're going to come up against the likes of Van Dijk and who was playing last night again? Kanati and then Kanati. They're going to go up against two quality, and then you got Robertson and Alexander Arnold. But
yeah, possibly. But you could do with Joe Midland back in midfield to try and stop their midfield three as well. Whoever's playing in there.
I'm going back with Shaw. We'll have to bring him back in. Especially for the front three. I know he made a few mistakes against Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace were awful, in my opinion.
Fabi, I don't think I would trust Lascelles against Liverpool at this rate. I mean, we're going to need Chair and Bird back in there, definitely.
I would give Fernandes a chance.
I just don't think Fernandes is going to get an opportunity now throughout the rest of the season. I've got to admit.
It's a shame because he is a really good centre-back.
He can be, yes. I think it's the spat with Graham Jones that's caused the problem. And he's just not been selected, that's the thing. So,
and he's been injured as well.
Well, he has, yeah. White Trout says Mike Dean on VAR for Saturday will get 0 from that. Oh, God.
I don't like him.
Well, we're just glad he's going at the end of the season.
I think I've seen as well Martin Atkinson and what's the other one? Jonathan Dean? Is that his name? Jonathan Dean.
Yes.
Both of them will be retiring at the end of the season.
Oh, well. Yep. Lawrence says go 4-3-3 on Saturday despite how it went v Spurs, or 5-4-1, which nearly got us a point at Chelsea. So he could go with one of them. Do you think, would it understand if Eddie was to go 5 at the back on Saturday as well?
I think we could. He did it against Chelsea, but there was a cheating little German player who caused would get beat.
Oh, yeah. Havertz, he should have been off for that game. I don't know how he wasn't.
And guess he was free off for that game? Mike Dean.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, Jonathan Moss. Thanks, Lawrence.
Jonathan Moss, yeah, apparently he scored at the end. I think it Martin Atkinson supposed to be in. Was it he the other one that's supposed to be going as well?
Yes, it was him. It was him.
And on Saturday, guess who hero is?
Mike Dean, I
just don't understand. He's from the Mersey, and he's officiating a team from the Mersey.
Well, exactly. It go back to the game against Anfield December last year. He was the referee for that game.
You've got Michael Oliver. He's from Ashington. He doesn't officiate against us. But how does Mike Dean do it? But when he's from the Mersey, it's just doesn't. And you've got Jonathan Moss as well. He's from Sunderland. He doesn't officiate any of our games. You've got two referees from the northeast not officiating any of our games. But you've got Mike Dean, who's from the Mersey. He can do Liverpool or Everton.
The worst thing is his two sons. Apparently, he's got two sons, and they're both season goals.
Exactly. It's favoritism.
And when we got beaten in the cup game against Cambridge.
Yep.
Was he going to be a referee from Yorkshire? they changed the referee 2 days before that game because they didn't want the same referee from the same area, like the northeast.
Well, Yorkshire's not part of the northeast,
But,
really, is
but
it?
on the northeast coast, for example.
Yeah. Was it changed? I read D was on it. No, Mike Dean's on VAR this weekend. Oh God Almighty! Oh God help us! Which is all I can admit.
We're going to get out of this game.
If they makes one decision, I feel again to Liverpool, I think we'll get beat.
Well, that could maybe. I mean, it's the.
For example, guess who might get sent off? Giorgio Shelby, or imagine one player probably gets sent off Bruno for like a little nudge on him, like Salah's back goes down, red card. Like Salah goes in 2 for the challenge, for example, yellow card.
Well, we'll see. But as soon as I heard his name come up on VR, I was like, "Oh yeah, joking." But hey, you never know. But if we get the first goal in the game, it could get very interesting. But if we do concede, that is where you can really fear the worst. Normally, when we've gone down against the big teams, we've not come back.
I think if we concede, we usually bounce back. If they score first, we should come back and concede because we've done that a couple of times this season. And there you go.
Well, yeah, we have.
Leicester's a quality team. Everton's shit, and
yeah,
hopefully we could do it against Liverpool.
Well, yeah, I mean,
for example, people are going to say, if we win against Liverpool and if we win against Arsenal, for example, would you, if they see Everton won't get relegated, but Burnley win, would you mind getting beat by Burnley to get Everton relegated?
I'll probably because we won't have anything. We won't have anything to play for, other than Burnley. They'll have it if like Everton pick up. Burnley have a chance of going down, but since they've lost Sean Dyche, they've been on form.
That's what's really surprised me with Burnley. I thought he's gone. The owners have panicked. They're putting the assistant in. It's not going to work out. Wow, it's really turned around.
Because they're fighting for their lives as well as they're fighting for their career.
Yeah. Apparently, this was an interesting what happened in the game against Anfield. Hayden had a head injury, and Mike Dean let the game play it on.
Yeah. Just proves the point. It's just like Mike Dean. It's all about him.
Well, yeah, that he should have been stopped. And apparently, Marseille have a goal back against Feyenoord now. So game on there now. So there you are. West Ham still 1-1.
Yeah.
Who actually scored? Because I seen that it was Bowen, Jared Bowen. Then it got changed to Antonio.
It's Antonio who's got the goal for
West Ham.
He's going to court,
For keeping his cat. Like Benjamin Mendy as well. He's going to court.
Who is?
Yeah, Benjamin Mendy.
Did he not?
You see the picture when being put on social media in the hotel?
He was given something to people, wasn't he?
Like literally, like apparently there's pictures going around the other day of him taken away on the wall in a fancy hotel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
go on.
I see loads of people have renewed their season ticket for next season as well. That's good. Nice one.
I'm going to do mine tomorrow because we had problems today doing it.
But I've got mine sorted now. So same seats as well. So
Are you sitting in the same seat, Mason?
Are
you sitting in your same seat?
Yes, I am.
Same, yeah.
I can't wait for the summer and the next season.
Summer will be very interested. Who could the first signing that could come in?
There's loads. I would happy if we get that Paqueta from Lyon.
I would be a good addition to our midfield. Bruno's teammate in Lyon. Apparently, Bruno's
And he has to
convincing the
pay it as
owners
well.
to try and go and get him. Why not?
I think we just need to start and clear out, give some players in you like chance somewhere else because I think some of them aren't good enough.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, why can't, like, for example, some of the older players for Newcastle, why not loan them to Gateshead? Like, to help Gateshead push on as well.
I
Help
don't
them out.
like
I don't know.
first team at all under 23s.
Exactly. I don't know how it's still nil Rashford is helping us to win. I
Like,
don't know what's the
like,
point
as
of
in under
Rashford.
23s, like under 23s.
The thing is, yeah, probably. But the thing is, they've got like you've got they've got two players in from one from Hull and one from uh Carlisle. They'll be looking for like football league experience. Never mind Premier League. Well, they got Owen Bailey in the summer, but he got released.
Yeah.
Really,
Like, guess I won't get to the same back. JG O'Donnell.
He's doing well at Blythe, scoring goals at Blythe.
there he is. That's the thing. So, I hope Gateshead
I've
got a
watched.
chance to win in the National League North.
I think they will. I think they will.
Yeah, it's theirs to lose now, pretty much. I would say.
But the thing is, Blythe have got to play Brackley, and they're playing them on Saturday at Brackley's ground.
Yes, I have seen.
Come on, Blythe. Even though Gateshead fans hate Blythe.
I mean, Brackley. I mean, sinking in the table.
I don't. To be fair, I don't hate Blythe. I don't.
I don't. My dad's from
Aye, there you are. Well, Lawrence has just come up and said it as well. There you are, so, but it's gonna.
We're talking about season tickets. I don't say that far away from Mason. This is about five rows or something.
I think so.
Well, I mean, go back to the game. We expect the atmosphere will be rocking as always.
Especially with both sets of fans as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Liverpool fans will bring quite a lot up there as well. I think they'll have them. Their atmosphere will be really rocking as well because it normally is.
I think they will be on the high as well with Jurgen Klopp signing a new contract today as well.
There you are. Which what do you think that he has signed a new deal with Liverpool today?
It shows commitment.
Mm-hmm.
It does definitely.
I think he wants to stay at Liverpool for the long term. He's been there for 6.5 years now. I think he doesn't want to leave.
I think he wants to retire at Liverpool.
He could well do by the looks of it, but yeah. Rangers still holding back Leipzig at the moment, so it's still goalless in that game. But there you are.
Imagine if Eddie Howe does that like 6.5 years at like Newcastle. It'd be good.
Oh, I mean, why not? Why not?
For the way since the January transfer window, I feel like he's done like a year like he's done well, and I think he should stay for the long term.
Why not? Why not? I mean, he's done a grand job with us since coming into the football club. Got players playing now, changed certain positions, and wow.
And he's got some of the shit players out with the 25-man squad as well.
I mean, yeah, we know Clark was costing us points. Lewis, I kind of felt a little bit sorry for. Hayden, was it because it was an injury he had? Maybe.
I think Jamal Lewis has been not doing really well because of that groin injury, what he's been carrying.
Well, there is that as well, so possibly so.
But if he comes back fitter without the groin injury, I think he'll do better, like as a cover for if targets is.
He could do. I think we need some backup. I don't think Dummett's got pace for left back now. I've got to admit, again, legs can be made of glass for Dummett as well. I mean, he's out of contract at the end of the season. Would you be looking to let him go, or would you offer?
I think we should. I think they should. Because he's been at the club for a long, long time, and I think you need to like a new challenge somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that would be good. There's been like a lot of our players have really overtimed their stay, and it's like Why are they still? Yeah, they should have been moved on a long time ago.
Go on, Mason.
Like Shelby's been here for like since the January when we got relegated, but he's shown committed by staying and some of the quality performances he's put in.
Absolutely. And Eddie Howe is like getting what he has to back to what he was previously being, where constantly wasn't working under Bruce.
I think. Oh, sorry. Go on. What were you going to say?
Like it wasn't working for him under Bruce, and his performances weren't up to scratch. But Eddie Howe has worked with him. He's probably worked with certain individuals at a time and just got them really clicking back into gear.
I think some of the players didn't like working under Bruce.
No.
I mean, could you blame them because the football was terrible under Bruce?
I think they've enjoyed playing under Eddie Howe because of the football. Yeah. Because of the football, what he's been producing.
I mean, the player I've been impressed with, and I don't really rate him, is Emil Kraft.
He's not. I slate him all the time because he's crap, but I have to give him credit for the past few games.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you do, don't you? I mean, because he's really been put in a shift, but if he starts on Saturday, he's got to really see how to do it now against the big boys, the big teams now, because that's where he can really struggle at. But you never know. Hopefully, Eddie Howe has again been working with him.
I think he has because he's a different player since Bruce is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, carry on.
And if there's if either him or Manquillo for cover of a trip year next season, I'll have to go with Kraft because when Manquillo played against Tottenham, he was awful.
He was not good, was he?
Since Kraft's been playing after when we got B5-1 at Tottenham, he's been a completely different player.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he did well against Wolves. He did very well against Leicester as well. Palace, he kept Zaha at bay at times, and that's been really good to see because he's been in for pelters, Emil Kraft. But last few games, he's been outstanding. Absolutely outstanding, but it's now on Saturday how we can do it against the bigger teams now.
Once he first signed, was he on like a 3-year deal? So I'm sure his contract's up.
It was like 5 million was signed for. It was on it was definitely quite a few years was signed him for, I believe.
I'm sure he was on like a 4-year deal, but if he does well for the end of the season, I'll happily give him a new contract.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for the performances he's been putting in.
Well, but if we got better in the summer, that would be good as well. It says Dummett deserves a testimonial for his service to the club. However, he should be a free agent in the summer. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. I think Dummett's been a great servant, but again, he's been here too long now. And maybe it's time he looks for a new club.
Yeah. I always remember that volley against Man United.
that was cracking that. Like, I think it looked to give more Dummett because he's not getting regular team football now. Dummett, we've got Matt Target in with that bit of pace, that bit of defensive quality, and who can cross a ball in the box as well.
Like it's weird because obviously Paul Dummett he was born in Newcastle, but he chose Wales as his international team due to his grandfather being Welsh.
You're right. I've heard there was something about that.
It's weird because I tried to Google speaking Welsh. There's no videos of him speaking actually Welsh.
Because I know there was something on John's show yesterday. It was something like that. Yeah, I mean,
Google just went off for some stupid reason.
This would be class if Sunderland bottle finishing in the playoffs of this weekend, and the two get a result against Liverpool.
It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight in the League One playoffs, in my opinion. It's pretty tight. It will be tight.
Yeah. He says it will be interesting to see how the likes of ASM, Joe Linton, and Kraft develop in the summer because I think we will see a completely different ASM. Certainly, that could well be a possibility. I think we'll see if we get extra better players. We could see ASM be to his best, because at times I think he could do with the better players around him as well. And you never know. Volley against Man United and his goal against Liverpool in the 2-2 draw back in 2013-14. I remember that as well. It was when Mbiwa got sent off. Dumanat come on in the second half and he put him to young Mbiwa.
He was awful, Mbuya. He was awful. I didn't understand how he went to Roma. Good God.
It's the half time for the West Ham, one each.
Right, so that's a half time at West Ham. What a piece there. I mean, it's definitely quite a few games on the night, so.
I'm going to check the Man U score.
It's 0-0 half time, Lewis. It's on my phone.
So the little Man United Chelsea goal a piece. So Lee's in the house. So yeah, lads, hope you're well, Lee. Thank you very much for tuning in. So yeah, again, let us know how you think we are going to go to get the game against Liverpool.
It's 2
go back
for the Marseille game.
2 apiece now. Wow. Very interesting.
Half time as well.
Oh. So that is good. So, I mean, go back to the women's side. I played at St James's Park this Sunday against Addick Town. Great opportunity to see how they can do there. I mean,
it's good for the ladies as well, and for the club, and for the club as a whole.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the owners have said they don't just want to win with the current squad; they want to improve the women's side as well. And you can tell they're looking forward to the game on Sunday against Addick Town. I'll certainly be along there. I think it'll be a good turnout as well.
I heard a rumor that was about 27,000. Then
27,000. That'll be a great turnout.
Times that, let's say 27,000 adults turning up. Times that by 3. That's some serious money for the club.
Absolutely, yeah. Why not? Just read that one. Lee thinks it'll be a 2-2 draw on Saturday. That's possible, if we give it a go in the game. I think Liverpool will definitely score in the game, though. That's the thing.
I think the best goal I ever seen was Longstaff score against Man U on his Premier League debut as well.
Lee says double program this weekend. Newcastle's men on one side, and the other side has the women's match, so it should be a decent read. You were just saying about that, Lewis, as well. That is fantastic.
And it's still £3.50. It's like you're getting 2 programs in the price of 1.
Wow, that's good. That
because as I said, obviously on one side it's going to be the men as normal, then on the back or maybe upside down be like the women.
That'd be fantastic to see the women get a mention. So there you are.
Were they supposed to be playing Barnsley on Sunday?
It was, but I think they've moved that. They're going to move that game to the final game against Druid Park on the final game of the season.
I seen it was going. Oh, sorry.
They believe the title could go right down to the wire. If Newcastle women win on Sunday against Addick, it means it'll go right to the final game on who will win the title in that game between Newcastle United women or Liverpool Feds.
I got a question. Could Newcastle TV go to Druid Park and live stream the game on Facebook and YouTube for fans who can't turn up?
I'm not sure about live streaming it. They might do vlogs on it, which I think would be good. I mean,
or get put onto the radio.
Well, you never know. I've not heard anything about it being they're going to televise or put it on radio, but I think this is why apparently Barnsley have a cup final on Sunday, so that's why our game against them was moved back. So that's why that game got rearranged as well.
It was a clash, like a match clash.
Paddy NUFC TV are streaming the game on Sunday, I believe. So this Sunday it's at James's Park.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
I can watch
but,
it when we get back afterwards.
I said I'm getting myself along there on Sunday. There you are, Marseille level against Feyenoord. So there you are. But the games, quite a few games on the night as we've touched upon. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the show, don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new. If you want to donate, there is Super Chat available as well. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel, you can click the join button as well. Just about under 10 minutes until we've got you know what coming up to show on the
food
show.
review.
Oh, well, Mason, you can get to see what you think of the food picks.
You know about the
Thinking,
food
whoa,
picks?
would I or would I not?
You know the food picks. You should get a little jingle for it.
Hopefully, we'll get some more people coming in. Hopefully, Archer will come and join us very soon.
Oh, Archer's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a channel going definitely as well.
You
Where are you, Archer?
You know what I'm missing as well?
Who?
The person behind the Joel account and the Craft account.
I don't know where they have been on there. They haven't popped up in the last show or two, I believe. But yeah,
Unless the account has been deleted using a fake name and that, for example.
we know it's not the real both of them. So, I know, but they do bring a bit of banter to the show as well. So that's quite that's quite funny.
The food picks. You should get a little jingle. The food picks, something like that.
Oh, like a little intro,
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad.
It's a little bit more work for you, but you never know. It might make it more interesting.
Well, you never know. Lewis, were you? Lee says, Lewis, were you helping people outside of the ground before the Palace match?
Yeah.
Every game I see you.
And yeah.
Well, Abo's hanging around near the club shop, just near about there before kick-off.
I tell you where I normally stand. Sometimes I stand where the players go in, the home team. Sometimes I'm on the corner where the away fans go in. Depends where I get put.
Oh, yeah. But yeah. So, again, I mean, there's been a video on Twitter about Becky Langley was interviewed on NUFC TV as well for the upcoming game on Sunday, which was great as well. Come and get yourselves along and back the lasses. They're really good to watch. £3 entry. And
now for kids. Now for
got
kids
it.
16.
There you are. And they've got a chance. If they win on Sunday, it goes right down to the wire who could win the title on the final game of the season.
I seen that there's no fun in Senior Cup next Thursday. It's £7 for an entry.
£7? Oh, how much is it?
£7 for an adult in the air. It's free for under 18s.
I heard it's £3 for adults and £1 for kids.
I seen that was seven.
Hang on, I'm going to check on the website.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the County Cup final. Newcastle against Blythe Spartans. Newcastle under 23 against Blythe Spartans.
Yeah. Matches.
Only £3 a ticket, and now for kids can't even get a program for £3 these days. Son.
I wonder why it got changed to a $3.50.
Mm.
A certain Mr. Ashley, who thank God is out of the club. To be honest, I hated the man. I can't even stand him.
No, neither could I.
And thank God he's not going to Derby. Thank God for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
There could be in the match next season.
Well, there will be. They'll be relegated from the Championship, so they did get relegated, unfortunately, from the Championship. So there you are.
I can't find it, but I did see it was like. I did see it was like £3 for adults. Oh, hang on. I don't. Oh.
But we've just got about just nearly about just over 5 minutes until we show you know what very, very soon. Come on, if any other guys that you want to join the live show, the link is in the live chat, so click the link. I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on. So there you are. So
I think the under 23s could have an advantage because Blythe forgot to play Saturday, Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday.
Well, there you are. Of course, we know the under 23s were playing on
Monday
night.
Got absolutely walloped off Southampton. They were 4-0.
And He wasn't 15-year-old who scored the hat-trick. It was a 16-year-old, actually.
No, well, but got torn apart the under 23s on.
They had a man sent off in the 73rd minute for a punch in the face.
Really? Were you there?
I was at the game.
I see it. I'm very surprised.
Been to an under 23 game for a while.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing Mark Gillespie in goal. I don't know how. I don't know how we got beat. And we got beat.
Mark Gillespie's not a good goalkeeper, unfortunately.
I think League Two says level, but
he's been out the game for a while. I don't think the last time he played for us in the first team was that game against Newport Town, where we drew 1-1, and he's not been since. Oh, he's here. All right.
Archer's
in the house. Well, Archer, game on Saturday, Liverpool. How we're going to go into it? Can we get something out of the game?
I'd like to see us get something out of the game, but like the way Liverpool are playing, they are aiming for the title, aren't
they? Yeah, that's the thing. They're still within the title race, aren't they?
I'd be happy if we take a point.
Oh, yeah, I think I would be as well. Mean it's possible, but we've got to be really on our game.
I'd be happy if we take a point. I can't see us winning the game.
No.
But I think Liverpool might win the game.
Yeah, I think.
I reckon this season it's just going to go down to the last game of the season between Man City and Liverpool.
Yeah, it could well do. I mean, do you think Eddie Howe is going to stick with the same formation? Do you think he's going to recall the likes of Chris Wood, Fabian Schär, Shelby back in? Or is he things like that?
I reckon you bring Shelby back in the game.
I think we'll need him for his creativity. I think Fabian Schär will lead him for his defender because I don't know if I could trust Lascelles against Liverpool.
Yeah, so I reckon it'll probably be Kraft, Shaw, Dan Burn, Target, Shelby, Bruno, Joe Linton, John Knoxman, Almiron has
he could come back in as well.
And possibly probably Chris Wood. Or obviously he played Joe Linton up front on Saturday.
Yeah,
so
he did, didn't he? But a lot of people think we could do with Joe Linton back in midfield to try and stop Liverpool's other three in midfield. Depends on the formation he puts out.
They've got Keita, haven't they?
Yep.
So
I don't understand why he's not keeping starting Gale. Like, if obviously he did it again, he started Joe Linton against Norwich up top. I just don't understand why he didn't start Gale.
Well, that's the thing. Gale, we all know Gale. We think Gale's definitely going to be away in the summer. And we got. Was going to be, regardless whether he was a 15 or 16-year-old, Mark Gillespie was terrible, and he's supposed to be a professional with experience. Absolutely. I didn't even Gillespie put in a decent shift against Newport in that match. No, he didn't. I mean, the goal that they scored, it kind of like scuffed off his gloves and then went in.
That he was playing against a team like Newport. He's played in League Two for the majority of his career, apart from playing in Scotland and Motherwell. League Two is his level.
Yeah, Lawrence says the thing will probably get people give Liverpool a good game. I would be happy. Who knows what could happen? Being many a big side come to St James's Park expected to get the win. However, they've been sent on pack without, so who knows what could happen. Hopefully the two get 3 points, absolutely. Lawrence says he thinks Shelby will be in for Longstaff. I think I'll take Longstaff back out. I know Eddie Howe said he had a good game, but I didn't think Longstaff had a good game against Norwich. His passing was a bit off. He had an glorious opportunity. He had an opportunity which he blazed over the bar. There's something not right with Sean Longstaff.
He's not good enough. He's a championship player.
There's talks of a new contract, but I don't know if I'll be giving him a new contract.
Chelsea's just scored, by the way.
Chelsea 1-0 about Chelsea against Man United.
Marcus Alonso as well.
Are you watching that
Oh,
game?
you are.
No, it just came up on my phone.
Well, there's more problems for Man United.
Is that the first half, though?
But, I was just saying, go back to Longstaff. If you do give him a new contract, why not give him like a loan spell out and see if he can become back as a better player?
Just give him like a champ. Like he's played in League One. I think he should have a go in the Championship.
Why not? Why not? Well, one of my comments are going a bit funny. I was just reading the thing. I play Miggy in the midfield 3 with him and Bruno, Mervy, Sam and Joe Linton up top. I think he'll put Chris one back in. I've got to admit. If you want to be up there with the best, we need to put in a big performance against the big clubs with the hopes to get 3 points. Absolutely. Sharing for themselves as well. 100% agree with that. Anyone to renew their season ticket for next season? Yep, I have. We'll never understand Bruce allowing Gil to sign a 3-year deal. Claims he's always wanted to sign him, then bench him, even though when Wilson was injured. I didn't get the whole giving Gil a new contract as well.
I don't understand the whole situation as well. Like, well, let me sign Gale on a 3-year contract in the
I think
summer.
we have to win against. Yeah, absolutely. Lawrence says, I think we had to win against one of the so-called Big Six. I know we did win away to Leicester last year, and I've got draws off Liverpool, Spurs, etc.
Well, Liverpool had the league hangover, in my opinion, last season. That's why they came up and got the 0-0 draw. And I think they had like Van Dijk out with ligament damage as well.
That's the thing.
Can we do the food fix? I'm going off in 5 minutes.
All right, the food picks now. Here we go. We've actually been going just over now. So what we got in store tonight? It's got the computer a bit loud or TV.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
Yeah,
it's me.
Just so to avoid any copyright. That's no problem. Okay, this is what we've got in store tonight. This is your first one you've got. This is the first food pick you've got, and it's this. That's a steak and egg roll served at Benfica.
The egg looks looks proper overcooked.
I mean, yeah, it does. I mean, it does, doesn't it?
And
what do you think? Yes or no?
No.
No, but do you know what? There's a fact about Benfica. Their stadium is the proper stadium I like. Maybe translated from Portuguese to English.
Oh, yes, it is. The next one we've got is this one.
What the hell is that?
Well, hold on. That is supposed to be bacon, egg, and cheese bap with grilled onions, served at Newmarket Town Football Club.
Onions?
What do we think of that? It looks like they've done something to the... When you can't see them, can you?
Basically, whoever made it, it's just basically at the bread bun.
There you go. You can have the rest.
You can tell by the chunk of it taken off. To me, I've got to admit. So we should have known that one as well.
No, hell no.
Yeah. Okay, then, fair enough. This is the next one we have got. Is this buffet box at Selhurst Park, £6.
Oh,
that looks manky.
Yeah. That looks
What the hell is that supposed to be in the box at the top?
that looks like a spring. That looks like a spring roll. That like.
Oh, they got some. What do you think the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Look at diarrhea.
Something. probably like sweet chili.
Maybe, possibly. Oh, what do we think about that?
No, absolutely not.
Yes or no?
No.
Nah.
It's a fair point. Nope. Okay then. Right then. This is the next one we've got.
Oh my god.
Hog roast. And that's just served by the enemies just down the road from us. Hog roast. So, bit of stuffing in there, definitely a bit of meat. Looks like a bit of onion, and I can see in there as well. What do we think about that?
Monkey.
Nope.
If it's eaten by them, absolutely not. Looks monkey.
Even though I probably prefer the cheesy chips in that. Your mic's off.
Oops, so was it? I clicked it there. It looks like the stuffing looks a bit dry to me.
It does.
Right, this next sort, I think that's an open from everyone as well. Fair point, yep. Right, this is the next one, and this doesn't look nice to me as well. It doesn't tell you where this was served from, but this is when Ireland played Belgium one time.
Oh.
That's
It looks
apparently
like
a
a bit.
veggie burger.
It basically looks like a cookie, but overcooked.
Well, I mean, yeah, that doesn't look nice to me. I mean,
But if it's a veggie burger, is the bread bun vegan then as well? Because obviously you use egg in the bun.
it looks like it's on a plain bun as well, doesn't it? That's a definite. Right, this is the next one we've got. So I think we're seeing it on that one as well, I'm guessing. This is the next one. Hot dog with looks like ketchup and mayonnaise with a pint. But that would cost you €10 to get that.
You've got to be bloody joking. €10 for that?
Is it in Frankfurt?
No, it's at the San Siro.
Bloody, it's Italian.
It looks like dirty with tomato sauce and mayonnaise. It just looks wrong.
It looks like dog mayonnaise or something.
Well,
No.
okay.
That's
I can understand ketchup. What?
That's not mayonnaise. That's not mayonnaise. That's cum mayonnaise.
Oh. You would say that with your tip. Right, this next one now. This one's quite funny, I've got to admit. Look at this. You ready? Look at this.
Oh my god.
That's a hot dog and dips served in Anfield. But look at the feet.
Hello? What's Steve Bruce doing on there?
I'm going to head out. My tea's ready.
All right. Are you gonna go now, Lewis?
Yeah, me tea. But I'll be back on next week if that's all right.
Yeah, that's no problem. We should be back to normal next Friday. Okay, Lewis?
No problem. See
See you, Lewis.
See you, Lewis. Good to see you, man.
Bye.
See you, Lewis. Take care, my man. Yes, so there you go. That was Lewis, but look at that.
That's just wrong. That's Steve Bruce's feet.
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, nah, that's not for me. Right, this is the next one we've got. We have a pulled chicken sandwich served outside PSV Eindhoven. What do we think of that?
That looks normal.
That doesn't look too bad to me, does it?
I would eat that.
Yeah, it doesn't look pulled chicken. Yeah, why not? Why not? What do you think? It doesn't like it's got anything else like no sauce or out.
I'll have to have sauce on it because I won't want it dry.
No, I see. Yeah. So we said yes for that one.
Yes.
Okay then. So we've got a yes on finally on one of them.
I think.
Right. This is the next one. We've got 2 left to show now, and it's this one.
It's 1-1, by the way.
Oh well. What do we think of this one? That is macaroni pie served at Ross County for £3.
No.
Nah.
No?
Nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look appetizing to me, I've got to admit.
Frankfurt's just made it 2-1, by the way.
2-1 to Frankfurt, did you say?
Yes. Yes.
See, we had to sneeze there. Apologies about that. Yeah, so we say a no on the macaroni pie.
Nah.
And this is the final one we've got. Popcorn chicken and chips served at Wakefield for £6.
I would have it, but not for £6. Not for £6.
I would have that. I would have that.
I'll have it. I would have it like a lower, like a £2.50 or £3. Not £6. I think £6 a bit expensive.
That's in a non-league side as well.
I know, surprise.
Yeah, I mean, so, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts of today's picks. But surely the funniest has got to be that one.
Steve Bruce's feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hilarious, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna show. There's something I did there. You just bear with me. A couple of moments. As well. Because you missed the last show, I believe, Archer, on the show on Sunday, I believe it was. I don't think you came on the show on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
No, this was after Crystal Palace. This is what Archer was like on the fan reaction afterwards. If you didn't see it, what his funniest moment was, here you are.
Right, Conan. Right. Yo again. Hooray, Newcastle! We're fucking safe! Come on! Woo, woo, woo!
Oh, wow. Well, let's get through these comments and see what people said about the reason about the food. So we'll just run through these. The only reason the likes of Longstaff and Dumble will get a new deal is because they are local lads, which is good for morale amongst the dressing. However, they are championship players now. I totally agree with that, yeah. Who would you like to see Newcastle bring in? Lucas Paqueta would be my first choice. Yeah, absolutely. I certainly would. First one is good. By the way, Man United have an equalised through Ronaldo. Lee says no. Newmarket and Tell want to give their heads a wobble. That looks shit. Something in the Blythe lads eat that munchy box. That's hospitality at Sunderland. Irish cookie with a bread bun. Yeah, that's all about the veggie burger. Looks decent accordingly. That Lee! Sinclair will be having words with you after that, Lee, if he sees that. That's a piss pull, surely. Good luck getting that image out your head. Owen Feyenoord 3-2 up now. That's a felon delight. Pulled chicken sandwich. What chicken fries? Aye. £3, yes, exactly. A young Jeff Stelling in the top right, the £3 for the macaroni pie. That looks good. Looks decent, but not worth £6. About £4 at most. Oh, Lewis is back. Lewis is actually back. You there again, Lewis?
Yeah, I'm in my team as well.
All right, tell you what, I'll just put you in the background. again, too finished. So, the Heat Army, which player you want to sign the most in which position? Come on, lads, go on then.
I would say it's Noah Striker. But I don't know who would.
I mean, we've been linked with Darwin Núñez, partly the striker from Napoli's been mentioned, Victor Osimhen.
But I was going to say that Emmanuel Dennis, but he hasn't been good enough for Watford this season in the Premier League. Hasn't scored much goals.
Well, I think we'll probably look better, in my opinion. That's, I would say. Explains why Mr. Sinclair goes to Italy on his holiday. Oh, wow. Being linked to Ivan Toney, thoughts?
I think Ivan Toney won't come back after what Rafa did to him. I think he won't come back.
The fact is, we can get better than Ivan Toney now. That's the thing. This comes on to a very interesting next question. Will the Toon be in Europe next season?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh,
If we get rid of it, I would start in the European Conference League and just make our way up.
That would be a good start. I would say that would be a good time as well. Europa Conference would be a bad shout, in my opinion. That's a start, and then we could build up from there.
I would go for
depends who we bring in first.
I would go for Europe. Like I would say, finish seventh or sixth.
Yeah.
And the following season after that, win the Premier League.
Okay. Yep. Why not? And he says, "Well, will we finish next season? What you think?" I've said seventh.
I've said seventh.
Seventh, Mason.
I would say in around between ninth and fifth.
Interesting.
Between there, like where, like we should do like what like the Wolves. We should do what they've done.
Why not?
Finish around about seventh. Finish like around about seventh.
And how much do you think the budget will be in the summer? Wow, that's interesting.
But the thing is, you've got financial fair play. So
well, yeah, you do, but that's the thing. Of course, we will make sure we compete with that. 100 million roundabout then?
I would say 150 million, 200 million. That's what I say.
Not a bad, Archer.
What's this for budget?
What the budget will be in the summer?
I think we'll maybe over 100 million.
But the thing is, I just hope we don't waste the money on useless crap. They need to look for like quality players.
That's it, yeah, which I think we will. I've no doubt about that. Eddie Howe will look at that. Europa Conference Leeds is winnable as well. It certainly is. Hope so. I'd be happy in a conference. I think it would be a good start. We should aim for Europa Conference, given what Howe's done this season. Why not? I give us a good chance of winning it as well. Absolutely. At least top 10, but the hope has to be finishing a European spot, whether that's Champions League, Europa, or Conference. There you are. Ways around financial play just to get the deals on loan with the obligation to buy at the end of the season. There you are. Well, it depends how many loan signings we'll make as well, which I thought, but they'll want permanent transfers, a lot of them. Eddie Howe will want quite a few permanent deals done. Paqueta would be permanent if we got him.
He'll be the first one through the door. Lucas Paqueta.
I think he could
And
well be for. I mean, why not? I mean, I think it would add extra quality to our midfield as well.
But where would you put Joe Linton if we're saying Paqueta?
Or you would still you could have Bruno, Paqueta, and Joe Linton as the three in midfield, possibly.
I would say that.
Yep, why not?
But I think we should give him a chance. And like, if he wants to keep Shelby and wants to keep him starting, we should put like Shelby in the middle along with Joe Linton, like, with Joe Linton on the left and Joe Linton at the left, or where he was against Norwich, Bruno on the right, or somewhere else, or put Paqueta like a little bit up top and then number 10 a bit if you can play it number 10.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, absolutely. Look,
Jeff
he says,
Hendrick.
look at Everton. What with Jeff Hendrick?
I was going to say Jeff Hendrick will be gone in the summer.
Yeah, I think he'll be away as well when he comes back from his loan spell. Look at Everton; those spent more than Liverpool and are absolutely rubbish. So we've got to, but quality and not quantity, absolutely. Doesn't matter how much you spend, you've got to get the right players in. Oh, I
just don't understand.
Ready to come.
Everton were quality on that. Everton were quality on Ancelotti, but they've downgraded since he's left.
That's the thing, isn't it?
But I don't know if the players like playing more,
the squad's just
especially with Charleston. He's like a Zaha. He's like a Zaha diving all the time.
Yeah, which brings me on to the next question I'm going to ask all of you: Is Everton going to be the third team to get relegated this season, Mason?
By the looks of it, with Burnley on form, I think Everton will go down.
They will go down because I stuck a bet on Everton and got doing when the season's kicked off at the start of the season. I stuck a bet on Everton and got to be relegated.
Yeah, I think.
Everton going down this season? Are they going to? It could well be. You just asked you, Archer, is Everton going to be the third team to be relegated from the Premier League?
Aye, because I stuck a bet on.
Well, then it could really. Is it the time their luck could just be about to run out this time? They've got Chelsea the next game.
I would love to see the team if Everton get relegated in Newcastle.
Leicester's just equalised.
By the way, equalising against Roma. Lee says Bruno and Shelby in the middle of the park and Paqueta as number 10. That would be good. I would love it if Everton go down. I really, really would. Some people would said they wouldn't mind seeing Everton go down this season. It's possible. They just look so poor at the moment. Where are they going to get the next win? Well, they've got some really horrible fixtures coming out throughout their remaining games. And there's a lot of Everton fans not hopeful at all.
Agent Rafa, eh?
Well, it didn't work under Rafa. It's not really improved under Lampard, has it?
No, it's got worse under Lampard.
I think Lampard's a championship manager. I think that's his level.
Well, people said yeah, maybe, but of course, we all know he managed Chelsea, which didn't go.
I think he took a gamble going there. I think he took a gamble.
Yeah, could have well. Beetle Greg says Pickford could be played against Sunday next season. Crazy thoughts. Possible in the moment, isn't it? If Sunderland win the playoffs and Everton are in the championship next season, you never know.
Did he not
Pickford will want to battle for his England place as well.
I think we should. If he goes down, I think they're going to have to look for another England number one. In my opinion,
Ramsdale's getting with
I would have him the new number one. But the thing is, they've got Sam Johnson as well, who who's he's the first player before that was Steve Bruce.
Wow, that's no shock there, is it? Everyone falls out with Steve Bruce nowadays. I mean, thoughts on Danny Murphy's comment about the two should sign Pickford in the summer? What a pathetic statement he came out with.
I wouldn't sign Pickford. He's shite.
Yeah. Why would we say
I mean,
that? Like,
he's
why
not
would-
bad for his. He's not bad
Right.
for his country, but I wouldn't say it's been his fault that the way that for the goals he conceded, it's just Everton. The rest of the
Pickford
team.
Pickford would never be welcome in a Newcastle jersey shirt.
No.
I'd be happy. I would rather have Dean Henderson over Jordan Pickford, to be fair.
Yeah, well, there you are. And even Lawrence says also Sunderland can be playing at St James's Park next season with Exeter going up.
Oh yeah. Yes.
There
Yes.
you are.
Mason.
Yeah.
Who is the team who plays in the Gates League? It's also called St James's.
There you are.
I don't think there's anybody. I don't think there is.
I think there is. Hang on, I'm going to try and find out again. There is a team in the Gates League who play at St James.
Oh yes, Brackley.
Brackley Town play at St James as well.
Brackley Town played St James's.
Yeah, they're down to
Wow.
called St James's as well.
Wow. Alnwick Town as well, yes.
But the thing is, Brackley are red and white, and they've got Brackley are red and white. So at Exeter, and they've both got names called St James's Park.
There you are. They do, don't they? Well, we've got about just over half an hour left of the show, guys. If you are enjoying the show, do not forget to hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel as well. If you want to donate, there is Super Chat available. And if you would like to consider becoming a member of the channel as well, you can click the join button and become a member of the channel as well. And if you'd like to come on the show, the link is pinned in the live comments as well. If you click the link, and I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on the rest of the show.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot off it, mate.
Okay, then Archer, good to see you.
That's right. I'll see you on Saturday.
No problem. I'll catch you on Saturday, man. Looking forward to it.
Sure,
See you,
sure.
man. That was Archer. Look at the English keepers currently playing football. There's only Dean Henderson, John Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, who spring to mind. No world-class keeper certainly that area needs improvement. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
I think they should give Ramsdale the number one instead of Pickford.
I think Ramsdale's really come on.
He's much better than Pickford.
Yeah, Pickford, my God, he's a time waster.
I think there was a lot of people writing Ramsdale off for joining Arsenal. Wow.
Look at him.
He's ahead of Leno now. He's ahead of Leno.
He got relegated twice with Bournemouth and Sheffield United. Now he's basically going to be playing in the Champions League next season for Arsenal.
Could well be. That comes on to another question I'm going to ask as well. Will Arsenal be taking that fourth spot at the end of the season, Mason?
Hopefully they will.
They've got a chance now.
I watched him against Man United the full game. Man United were just awful. Arsenal just dominated.
They're trying to get back into Man United, but Sue's the third come from Xhaka, which was an absolute class goal. The penalty he missed. I don't know why Ronaldo was not being allowed to take that penalty. I think he would have put that in.
I think he would have. But I think the only real chance Man United had was when Ronaldo scored that volley.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know why did they not let him take the penalty, which I found a bit bizarre. I must admit. Right,
I think he should have.
This from Lee. Thoughts on Woodman? Should he stay or go in the summer?
Yeah, I'll give him to put him on loan.
I think he should be stay second choice, or if like Eddie Howe has something different, he wants his own keeper in. I think he should go back to Swansea. He was at Swansea for 2 seasons. He was really, really good. He got them to the playoffs. He got one of them to the playoff final and bottled against Brentford. But he's at Bournemouth. He hasn't even got a game time.
Do you think the Premier League this season was a bit too soon for him.
I think it was too soon for him because I think Championship is his level.
He can't be on to potential be a good goalkeeper, but in a way, he also wasn't held by our shocking defending as well at times. Particularly the game against West Ham, awful in the second half. We got ripped a new one at the back, particularly. Could have done about the goals against Villa. We were shocking at the back as well. The 2 goals against Southampton, the first goal Southampton scored, we ball watched. And the second goal for Southampton themselves was clumsy and he gave away a stupid penalty. We knew what was going to happen against Man United. Our defence again got ripped a new one, pretty much. But then we did bring Darlow in, and I think Darlow's had a bit of a stinker this season as well at times.
I think Darlow's time at Newcastle's up. He's been here for too long. I think he needs to go because he's been here for too long, and I feel like he needs somewhere to go to get some more game time. And the Championship is where he needs to go.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I think I think Darlow has been all over the place at times. I mean, the Brentford game, the 3-3 draw, his positioning for their goals his positioning was shocking.
Yeah.
And there's been times he's got his position all wrong.
Was he not in goal against Burnley in the cup?
Yeah.
No, that was Woodman as well. That was
it was. I remember now.
Seems how he thinks this is going to be Spurs for 4th, still on with that top 4 as well.
Could be.
Do you think Ten Hag will be successful at Man United or fall like the rest have since Fergie?
I feel with Ten Hag coming in, I feel like they should do well because Van Gaal flop, Moyes flopped massively, Mourinho flopped, so did Ollie. I think if he comes in well and he gets backed, if he gets backed properly, I feel like they could have a chance.
Maybe it could go one either 2 ways. I think he needs to bring players that want to play for that club. Because to me, that current Man United squad, there's so many players that want to play for themselves. And there's also the players who are just not good enough. The defense is terrible. Maguire has definitely not justified his price tag. The midfield is not great. Fernandez, again, he can if things don't go his way, he can turn out to be a bit of a knob. Pogba, I think his time's done at Man United.
I think he's going in the summer.
Easily, they've got so many individuals within that side that don't want to play for that club, and I think Ten Hag will want to come in. He'll want to, if he wants to make that Man United squad successful, he'll be like, right, those of you who want to play for yourselves, you're out the door.
Yeah.
I want to bring in my players who want to play for the club.
Who was the player who would try to get on loan from Man U?
Van der Beek.
Lingard as well.
I think so.
I think Lingard will be away in the summer.
You think we should go and get him?
I think we should, guess. Lingard.
Would you keep Lascelles? No, I would sell him on in the
I
summer.
think we'll have to just sell him.
I mean, I don't think he should be captain next. He should not be. We can see why he's lost out in the start lineup recently.
Trippier should be captain.
I think Trippier will be captain. Like,
same, yeah, he's more of a leader.
He's a leader compared to Lascelles. The only time he was captain because we were in the Championship. And the Championship is his level. We're saying if I'm not in Forest, who were down by awful at the time, and we just got him on a hot cup price deal. Same with Darlow.
Lee says, heard about a rumour Pogba being linked to Newcastle. I wouldn't be taking.
I think he'll go to PSG. I think he'll go to PSG.
I think he's got an attitude problem as well. Pogba, he's a bit of a big head, and I don't want players like that at the club.
I think he'll go to PSG.
Too big.
Could do.
You think he's too big for his feet and that? If that's like, you think he's too big and that? You think I'm the world class? I do what I want.
Well, Lawrence says, let's let go of Lascelles along with Fernandez and Clark. Promote Kellen Watts give Fabian Schär a new deal inside a centre back. What do you make of that? That would be a bad shout.
Like, why not give Westendorf a chance as well? Isaac Westendorf.
Yep, why not? Would you give Fabian Schär a new deal? Because I certainly would now.
Give him him for 1.5 year deal.
I mean, look how he's performed well alongside Dan Burn.
I think we should give him like 2-year deal.
Would be a bad shout. He's 30-year-old now, so he's still in a bit in his prime still. Couple of years, that wouldn't be a bad shout. For me, I think he's done very well. He's been a rock at the back with Dan Burn. He's certainly been playing like how he was under Rafa.
All we need now is just more volleys, especially that one against Burnley.
Yep.
We need another goal like Papi Cisse against Chelsea.
Absolutely. Well, Lee says Trippier would be my captain. He's world class and has experience at the highest level, so Eddie would be daft not to make him the skipper. I totally agree with that.
Personally, before we got Trippier, I think the Rafa should be captain, but now we got Trippier. Trippier should be captain.
Yeah, well, Lawrence says Pogba one side plus Fergie didn't play him for a reason, and he even chose getting Scholes out of retirement over playing him. There you are.
He's such a selfish player to watch.
He is at times, and Schär and Shelby okay at the moment because their passing ability. Yep, I agree with that as well. Agree with Trippier, captain. Maybe Shelby is vice.
I think Shelby is vice, isn't he?
Yeah,
Well, he has been, yeah.
I think he's been vice since Rafa was here.
I think he has actually. Yeah.
So I'll keep Shelby as vice captain.
Yeah. Scores in the.
If we have a cup game now, why not? Like if we play Jabaf and go and we don't play Shelby or Trippier, Jabaf is captain.
Right.
We can have a
you know what? I'll have as vice captain if Shelby goes. Dan Burn.
Yeah, why not? Man United have drawn 1-1 with Chelsea. That's full time from Old Trafford. RB Leipzig are still 0-0 with Rangers.
Frankfurt are winning 2-1 against West Ham.
Frankfurt are winning 2-1 at West Ham. West Ham has got to try and find an equaliser.
And the goal score for Leicester was Lookman.
Well, yeah, final or 3-2 against Marseille. You're right with the Leicester one. Lookman had to get the equaliser for Leicester, so that game is still 1 apiece at the moment. So there's still a little bit of time left. Will there be some more goals? Full time, yeah. Shelby is vice since Rafa. Yes, he is. Ben's also a good shout, to be fair. I think Ben's been a rock as well.
Bruno? Why not give Bruno a chance as captain for one?
Bruno, wow, maybe, you never know.
I think Brighton have been poor since they've let Burn come to us. I think they've been poor. The only decent player at the back's Lewis Dunk.
Yeah, I mean, they have been really leaking in goals, haven't they? Lee's off. I'm off, lads. Take care, no problem. Good to see you in the chat, Lee. So, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. So, got about just over 20 minutes left. So, if you would like to come on the show, so feel free to do so. We're still going for around about just over 20 minutes left of the show. Don't think Lewis Dunk's had the greatest of seasons. Well, not really. Coming into the 80th minute in the Europa League games now, so still Rangers 0, Leipzig 0, West Ham still losing 2-1 at Frankfurt. Can they find an equaliser?
I'm watching it. It's just gone into the 82nd minute for the West Ham game.
Well, there you are. So if you want to come on the remainder of the show, guys, feel free to do so. So there you are.
And it's free to join to come on.
Well, yeah, absolutely. There you are. You've just said it, Lewis. West Ham v Rangers would be a class final battle of Britain. I agree with that. That would be a great final to watch, wouldn't it?
It's a shame. It's not at Wembley because that would have been a cracking All English Open final at Wembley.
Yep.
Is that not in Albania or is it the Europa Conference League? I'm sure it's the Albania.
I'm not sure where the final was going to held in again. I'll have to double check whether you...
I know the Champions League's in Paris, and
Like the Champions League is in Paris. The
Yep.
area, I'm just going to read the name out because it's like KOMBETARE.
Leipzig have just scored.
Leipzig, so that against Rangers.
Mm-hmm. That and what's his Angelo.
See, that's the
Oh,
Europa
right.
League Conference League final stadium.
Yeah.
I
Right.
want to hold up straight.
Europa League final is going to be in Sevilla, and so will the Europa Conference will be as well. So I've heard it. Leipzig have the lead against Rangers, so Rangers.
That
1-0.
Angelo, who played for Man City, scored.
Oh, yes. There you are. So Leipzig have the lead against Rangers. So looks like if your Rangers can have it all to do with Ibrox in the second leg. Same with West Ham so far. Same with West Ham so far as well. They were 2-1 down.
I mean, as well.
Yeah, they are. Well, tell you what, if they do it again, that would be great. Who says they can't? Done it away to Leon and won 3-0 there. So,
but I think West Ham were more up for it compared to Leon, in my opinion.
yeah, they certainly will. I agree with that, definitely. So,
it'd be a shame with Rangers for what they've done in the Europa League this season.
Yeah.
I mean, Europa League, not conference. My mistake. That's all right. Yeah, Europa League is in Spain. Where's the Europa Conference? Europa Conference is in Albania.
Because I keep hearing the Leicester fans sing one way to Albania. By looks of it, they should do.
I mean, it says if I was Rangers, I'd rather go into the second leg losing than winning because it will spur them onto the win even more in front of a home crowd. That's possibly a good shout there, I've got to admit. So, but yeah, whatever you so far, the British clubs have got it all to do. Possibly the second leg if it stays the way it is.
But if they say,
So
let's say, like the English clubs in the Premier League and that, if they win the Europa, like if they say Man City or Liverpool win the Champions League, they'll go down. The next place will go down to third one because third and fourth have to do the qualifiers, don't they?
Yeah, well, I know the away goals are not in it anymore.
No, but let's say then obviously fifth place will get that Champions League playoffs. Then obviously fifth will be and then sixth will be Europa League. It could go down actually to technically Newcastle could qualify in the Conference League in ninth.
I heard that if Leicester win the Europa Conference League,
they get that place in Europe.
West Ham wins the Europa League, and if we finish ninth, we could go in the Europa Conference League.
I know.
Well, possibly if there's a possibility Newcastle could get Europa Conference if we were to somehow finish seventh, possibly. I don't think we'll finish seventh all this season, though.
I think we'll finish ninth, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ninth, I think possibly 10th. I think top 10 would be great, considering the beginning of the season that we had, where we didn't get our first win until December against home to Burnley.
It would have been 1-1 if their goal counted.
It would have been, wouldn't it? Oh, God.
More boost finest. It was Eddie Howe, wasn't it? Oh, it was Eddie Howe. My apologies.
Don't think that's true, unfortunately, according to Lawrence, but never mind. But we've just got around about 15 minutes left, so towards the end of the show, I will get the score predictions for the game on Saturday. So we're just going to wait until the other games have finished in the Europa League. There's still a few minutes. So there you are. Of course, there we are.
Oh, West Ham's just missed it.
Yep.
Corner to West Ham.
Well, corner to West Ham, so they've got to try and get back in it. He thinks 2-2 draw against Liverpool. It's possible.
I
You
think-
never
I
know.
think-
We've got
I think it will be a draw. I think it will be a draw, in my opinion.
We could do it. I mean, what we can't do is leave big gaps in the back, because it would only just give an opportunity for Liverpool to come right at us, get right past our defence, and they've got an opportunity of scoring. And normally 9 times out of 10, they usually take a chance and score it.
I think if Liverpool
They are
somehow, if
Absolutely
Liverpool,
messed up the corner.
I think if Liverpool
Question.
somehow get beat or draw, I think Man City have won the league.
Which is I was going to ask next. So, if Liverpool do get a draw against us, that would be the title end for them?
I think it would be.
Yeah.
It would give Man City more opportunity, wouldn't it?
But the funny thing is,
But
the week after we played Man City at the Etihad.
that's who we play after Liverpool away to Etihad. And now our record down there is terrible as well. So that's another very hard game for us as well. So we've just got over 10 minutes left.
It'd be quite funny if we beat Liverpool and then beat City.
It'd be weird.
It'd be like, what the hell's that?
I think we've only won since the cup game in when Pardew was here. I think we've only won like once since then, and that was when Richie scored that penalty. That's the only time I can remember us winning against them twice in the cup and then in the league.
Yeah, and just that for the West Ham, it's 3 added minutes.
Yes, they're still 1-0 at Leipzig. And we probably are going into stoppage time in the West Ham game. How much is that in that game?
3 minutes.
3 minutes added on. I think Leicester will, if they can turn it around in Germany, that would be good.
Just get in the,
But
just get in the box, West Ham. Just get it in the box. Oh my God!
Oh, what happened?
2-2.
Just did a bicycle kick and he hit the crossbar.
Oh,
I've just had a goal confirmation for the Leicester goal. It was Mancini who scored our own goal for Leicester.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. It was G Mancini own goal, 67th minute.
Oh, so they didn't give it a Lookman.
Nah, unfortunately.
Okay, well, all right then.
I didn't mean to get that.
Because it still says Lookman on the BBC, and I've seen it. But but you said West Ham missed a glorious opportunity.
Bicycle kick as well.
It's finished 1-0 at Leipzig.
All right, so Rangers have got it all to do at Ibrox in the second leg.
It was a beautiful overhead kick.
Paddy, was Gerard Bowen who had the bicycle kick.
What a player he is.
He's been quality, isn't he?
I think, by the way, I didn't mean to get an excited for it, but it was like when you saw it live, it was like, my God.
Especially from did you know who was signing for Hull?
Yeah, Pellegrini with Roma's earlier goal, then Mancini own goal. 2 surnames of ex-Man City managers, I've just realised. There you are.
And there's 20 seconds left of the West Ham game, but Frankfurt are doing a sub.
Yep. So there you are, Rangers again have lost 1-0 in the first leg, so they've got it all to do at Ibrox next week. If they ought to get book their place in the final. So there you are.
It's 3 minutes played. What they're
And
doing, the referee's adding time
West
on.
Ham will go in at them. How long?
Like, it's been 3 minutes played, but obviously because there's been some corners and subs, the referee's adding time on. It's injury time over injury time.
Oh, well. I think this is going to end 2-1 to Frankfurt. So West Ham have got it all to do in Germany.
I think as they're doing a long throw. I think if the keeper coming up, no, he's not.
I think it would have been tough for West Ham anyways with Frankfurt beating Barcelona.
Yeah. That's it. I think that could be it. It's gone to the 4th minute with 3 added minutes.
Is it still going at the moment?
Yeah. Full time.
Full times.
Full time.
I think it's only Leicester who's still playing.
Yeah, so Frankfurt have won 2-1 at the London Stadium. So West Ham have got to do it all again away from home. This time in Germany. Can they do that in
Leicester's
Germany?
still playing. There's 15 seconds left of the Leicester game.
Oh, well, then so, but West Ham's finished 2-1
2-1 to Frankfurt.
to Frankfurt. It's just said it's a sucker punch for Rangers. Well, they've got it all to do. It's not over yet because there's still a second leg to go, and they've got to do all at Ibrox. Both UEFA Conference League semi-finals in stoppage time as that time this yet they are. So,
Leicester's
but again,
now as well.
So Leicester, that's finished 1 apiece in that game.
Yep.
I mean, Leicester have got to do it all away again. They certainly did it against they did it against PSV. Can they do it away to Roma?
At the Stadio Olimpico. Is that right?
Yep. Absolutely. So, but there you are. That's the games all done through tonight, I believe. So, again, we'll just quickly rattle through them.
It's still playing a Feyenoord.
Jesus. Oh, that's nice. Declan Rice has just given his shirt to a young supporter.
Oh, that's nice. So, yeah, we've got Man United, Chelsea finished. Again, that was 1 apiece. Leipzig have won 1-0 against Rangers in the first leg, and West Ham have lost 2-1 to Frankfurt. You know, 3-2 against Marseille. Leicester have drawn 1-1 against Roma in the first leg of the Roma Conference. So there you are. But now what we are going to do, guys, is now get the score predictions for the game on Saturday against Liverpool in the 12:30 kickoff at St James's
Live
Park.
on BT Sports.
It certainly is as well. So, Lewis, I'll start with you. Score prediction and who's getting the goals for us if we do score the game.
I'm going to go 3-3.
3-3, wow. And who's getting the goals for Newcastle?
Burns, Dan Burns and Miggy.
Very interesting. So Bruno, Dan Burn, and Miggy to get the goals for us against Liverpool. A 3-3 draw. Wow.
Who would you want to score for Liverpool?
Hang on,
I mean, who could score the Liverpool goals?
I've got obviously. I think I've got Salah in my dream team.
Salah, yeah.
I think Salah will score, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will as well.
Then hang on. I haven't. I want Trent Alexander-Arnold to score.
I mean, he scored a bell against us when we were down at Anfield. Right, Mason?
Only cause Mike Dean was in the way, basically.
Yes, yeah.
Right, Mason, on to you now. Right, Mason, on to you now. Score prediction against Liverpool, and who's getting the goals for us?
I would be happy with a 1-1.
Who's getting the goal for us then?
I'll be happy if Bruno scores again.
Certainly, I would be. I mean, he scored a quality goal. He's really, really starting to shine in this squad now. You kind of take him out the side at the moment. No way you can't.
And then obviously, I've said who's going to score for Liverpool. Salah,
yeah.
But he had a quiet game, so he'll be up for it on Saturday.
Well, it's going to be very, very my score prediction. I've said 2-2. Well, lads, thank you very, very much for coming on.
You're welcome.
No problem. It's been a pleasure.
No problem. Great to see you. Mason's first debut on the show tonight.
I'll be on next week. I'll be on next week as well, since I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, why not? Feel free to come on.
Isn't it?
I'll be on next week.
No problem at all. Well, thanks, lads, very much again. So, and I'll see you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Good to see you, lads. Well, then, so that was Lewis and Mason who came on tonight. The show, of course, we had Archer on the show as well tonight. There's not been many guests, but of course, the guys have been on live shows as well. And some of the other channels have been going on tonight as well. So I can understand why it's been quite hard for everyone to try and keep up with everything tonight. So, but hey ho, sucker punch for Rangers, absolutely. Oh, I think I just read that one actually. I'm going to plumb a 1-1 draw and Bruno bags the goal. He could definitely be due another goal. Can he do it against Liverpool? That'd be absolutely fantastic. He really could. Magpie reviews. Even I hope you're well. I mean, quite late. We all come to the end of the show, but thank you very much for tuning in right at the very end. Cheers, Pete. It's a great evening. All the same take a handy mate. Yep, absolutely. Totally agree with that. Well, guys, that is it now for tonight. And Lawrence has just said finals just won 3-2 in the end, righty also. But I will say thanks very much. Thank you very much for dropping in again, Lewis and Mason again tonight. So, right, guys, that is the end for tonight. So, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much again who's popped up in the live chat. Thank you to all of you that have popped up on the show tonight. Really, really appreciate it once again. So, there you are. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow will be the preview for the Liverpool game. So, of course, do keep an eye out for that coming indeed. And, of course, usual thing after the Liverpool game, quick thoughts, fan reactions, and player ratings, which might be on the same day. But if not, definitely the day after. So, of course, do keep an eye out for those definitely coming as well. Thank you very much again for tonight. Of course, don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. If you are new and do like watching the content, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button as well if you are really enjoying the content, definitely. So there you are. You can drop your comments in as well when this does officially go out, definitely. So there you are. But anyway, guys, again, thank you very, very much again for tonight. And yes, again, as I mentioned, you will catch me for the preview for the Liverpool game. So that will definitely be coming out tomorrow, and definitely. And I shall see you guys all later. Take care of yourselves. Good night. Good night, everyone. And I shall see you all later. Take care.